Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I want to show you something really cool. I just got my very first 12-volt fridge for my truck, and it was under 300 bucks, so let's check it out. Now, this little fridge is available on Amazon. It's made by this brand with a crazy name, F40C4TMP, and it's like a lot of other affordable fridges on Amazon. Has a lot of high reviews. It's under 300 bucks. And I think it's like the perfect size for my truck. So this company reached out to me on Instagram and asked if I wanted to check this out, which was perfect because this was on the next, this was like literally on my buy list once I saved up for it. So super stoked to be checking this out. They sent it out for free. They just said, you know, if you can do a video of it, you can have the fridge. So I wanted to show you guys anyways, whether or not I was gonna buy one or not. I just wanna give you an overview of kind of what it looks like size-wise in the truck. And then, you know, 6 months from now, once I've had a chance to actually use it and see how long it lasts and all that kind of stuff, then I could do a real review. But at least you can get an idea of what this fridge looks like with the bag and the size and how much stuff it holds and all that kind of stuff. So let's pull the fridge out of here, put it in the back of the truck, take a look at it, and then I'll show you how I've got it set up in the truck as well when we're done. So we've got the fridge. We've also got the insulating bag, which is really nice too. I think this is only about 50 bucks, but that should help with this thing stay more efficient. I've got it plugged into a little AMPST battery. This guy is only about 140 bucks, I think, on Amazon. And the cool thing is it's solar chargeable, so you can hook this into a solar panel too. 155 watt hours means you probably can't run this fridge very long, but I have tested it and I've run it overnight and into the next day. So my plan is with this little battery and this is to have this plugged into the car when I'm driving and around, and then when I stop, just plug it in here and it'll run safely overnight without running my battery or anything like that. Now that runtime is connected to the AC outlet, which runs, I think, the inverter, if I've got that right. So I think I could get a longer runtime if I connect it to the cigarette lighter. I just have to get an adapter for the output on here. But anyways, that's how I'm powering it. Let's take a look at the dimensions and look inside. All right, so inside you've got 9.5, just over 9.5 inches of width. Just about 13 3/4 length, and it's 8 inches deep, and then the lid itself adds another 3 inches. So we've got a total of 11 inches of depth with the lid closed there. And you can see I just grabbed this stuff from my fridge to kind of give an idea of how big it is. You can get an idea. You could put a jug of milk in there if you wanted, bag of salad, some tasty meat, a box of bacon, a big Arizona iced tea, 4 LaCroix, some salad dressing, and that's not fully maxed out. So I don't know what I'll actually end up packing in here. I usually pack pretty light for food and just bring like maybe some sausage and stuff like that. But it'd be kind of nice to be able to have like cold milk if it's hot out, and for cereal or something, and who knows, you know, ice cream would be really fun. So really excited to have this, and I think it's a good size for me. People are probably gonna say it's way too small, but for what I do, you know, at the most like 3 days a lot of times, this I think will be perfect. And I can switch it into any car I own. So if we're on just a family road trip, it'd be nice to be able to have like some healthier options than just dry food and then eating out. So I think it's gonna be really cool. Let's take a look at the controls. Okay, here is a look at the control panel. Really simple, or just a few buttons. This is the on off, the set and unlock. This is how you're gonna adjust the temperature. So if you just go to try and adjust the temperature without holding the unlock, you can't, which is nice. And then it's also got a couple modes. It's got eco mode, which uses less power, and it's got high mode, which is gonna be, you know, is gonna cool down faster, get your max cooling temperatures, but it uses more energy. And then it's also got a low and a high and a medium consumption, or a battery protection level. So with the high level, I think it shuts off at 11.3 or 11.7 volts. Let me look it up for you. Yeah, here's the battery setting. So on high, it'll turn off on 11.3. On medium, it'll turn off at 10.1 volts, and then low, it'll turn off on 9.6 volts. So if you're running it to a battery like mine, you can just turn it on to low because you don't worry, you're not worried about draining that battery. If you have it in the car, I definitely would keep it above 11 volts so you can still start your car in the morning, which is kind of scary. This is why I'm using a battery like this versus just straight off my car, or the other option, of course, is a dual battery, but I don't have that set up. So that is the power consumption settings. And then, yeah, the rest of it's really standard. You just press and hold for 3 seconds, and then you can adjust the temperature. I've got it cooling down right now. I just plugged it in. But you can see, I'm going to turn it way down, see how it does. But yeah, really simple. Okay, so we've taken a look at the fridge. Let me show you where I've got it mounted in the car and just how it fits in here. So this is my little homemade seat delete platform. It's just a piece of plywood with some outdoor carpeting from Home Depot. I think the carpet was 18 bucks and the wood was free. Of course, I made everything at home, and I made all my little brackets. This was quite a while ago, so some of my earlier skills. But I do have a video on how I made this already on the channel. But the fridge fits perfectly right here, and I was thinking I might use this piece of wood, change it out maybe for aluminum or something, and put a little power port here. So I've got like a 12 volt I could plug the fridge directly into. Now that I have that battery, I don't know if I'll do that, but I'm not sure yet. But that's unused space that I might use. But let me put the fridge in here and show you just how well it all fits. So the fridge setup in my truck looks like this. I've still got lots of space here. I haven't figured out exactly where I want to put it on this board, because I'll probably put some dry food storage maybe up here as well, or down here. I've got my battery just sitting under here. Eventually, I think this company is actually going to send me a larger battery to check out, which will be cool to share with you guys. And that bigger one, as well as this one, is also solar powered. So that's kind of my idea how I'm going to power the fridge, is probably off their bigger battery. But I'm excited to be testing this little one and see how long it lasts. But yeah, that's the basic setup of my budget fridge. I think this fridge is still well under 300 bucks. The battery that I'm using for it is about 140. So this whole setup is still a lot less expensive than your popular brands like some of the big ones. So all right, I think that about wraps it up for this little fridge video. Hope it was helpful. Hope you get an idea of what this fridge looks like in person. I know that's kind of the hard thing when you're buying stuff online, is you don't really know what it's really gonna look like outside of those photos that are on Amazon. So hopefully that helps. I'll definitely be checking in again with a new video after I've had a few months of time with this and see how it lasts and works and all that kind of stuff. But if I missed something in this video, please leave it in the comments. You wanna know, I can answer back the comment, or you can hit me up on Instagram at overlandunderbudget with a direct message, and I'll try and get back to you. But yeah, super excited to have this in the truck. Again, super thankful that my channel is large enough where people are reaching out and asking for me to show you stuff like this, because otherwise I'm not sure if I would have been able to afford it. And yeah, I'm just excited for what's coming up in this next year. We got a lot of stuff planned for the truck, build wise and adventure wise. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon.